Boom, and we are live with another episode of the Brown Water Banter podcast. My name is Jared Seymour.
My name is Joey Cates.
That's right. We got a great show for you lined up this evening. The guys from the Krewe of Neptune are in the house. Everybody give a camera the wave over there.
Yeah,
talking about the 6th annual?
Yes.
Yeah, poker run. That's right. It's a great event, charity event. We're going to get into that in just a minute. Before we do, we want to thank the people that keep the lights on for us over here in the Brown Water Studios. $1,000 the first person who can guess who the first sponsor is. Up too late, you missed it. Southern Magnolia Smiles, right over here in Ocean Springs, located on Washington Avenue in Ocean Springs. You can look them up on the socials at Southern Magnolia Smiles. They're on Facebook and Instagram. When you're ready to book that appointment, man, just give them a call at 228-215-1202. Tell them that you heard about them from the Brown Water Banter podcast and that 2023 is a year to keep your mouth clean, man. So go get that cleaning done. Hill Tree Marketing. That's our buddy Jesse Hill. Go over to hilltreemarketing.com and look at some of the brands that he's worked with in the past. If you need a website built for any reason, he can take you from no concept to an award-winning website like brownwaterbanter.com is right here, local. His team's local. You can get him on the cell phone. It's not some automated messaging system.
He's a real boy.
Some company way far away. He's right here in our hometown. So go over to hilltreemarketing.com and take a look at what he can do for you. Taylor & Cox Law Firm. That's our buddy Tyler right here. He just picked up the rest of the year sponsorship on the Brown Water Banter app. We want to thank him for that. But he's also a sponsor of the show. They've been practicing law in Pascagoula, representing the Mississippi Gulf Coast for over 30 years. They specialize in criminal law, family law, and civil litigation defense. So if you find yourself in the need for some legal representation, give them a shout at 228-696-0111, and we appreciate them as well. Rocky Brooks over at Sea to Swamp. My man is expanding. He's got a location in Gulfport now, in the OG store over in Gaucher. He's got you covered on all your tackle and apparel, all your outdoor needs. Hunting, fishing, doesn't matter. He's got it. Give him a shout at 228-205-3964. Or you can look him up on Facebook. He's C2 and then Swamp. They sell all kind of gear. He's a local guy, keeps the money in the community type stuff, man. So check him out if you're in the market for that type of stuff. Buddy Kendrick over at Forever Young Men's and Women's Health. You can look them up on Facebook as well. If you find yourself a little sluggish, you don't have that old man strength, Joe, you were talking about a minute ago.
Stay yoked, dude.
You can't get off the couch.
Yoked.
Maybe you're feeling a little lethargic, man. Go over to Kendrick, Forever Young, and let him do some lab work on you. Figure out where your hormone levels are at. And get optimized. He blends medicine with exercise, hormone replacement, testosterone replacement for both men and women, believe it or not. So book an appointment, take your lady friend with you, and get right. Give him a call at 228-363-6623. We had him on the show, man. That's a good episode. If you haven't seen it, go back and check it out. It's interesting, man, to see what that can do for you. And then we got a new sponsor that just joined us this episode, right?
Yep.
Sheriff Ledbetter. He's going to be on the show next week. He's running right now for sheriff in Jackson County. That election is going to be August 8th. So for the past 22 years, he's been representing and protecting the citizens of Jackson County. He's running on a track record of integrity and accountability. He has the support from community leaders, elected officials, and law enforcement. So we've been preaching it. We've been doing a lot of political episodes on the show right now in preparation for August the 8th. So when you see that name, Ledbetter for sheriff, for all you people in Jackson County, there's his face, and you'll get to know him next week. You can watch that episode as well. So we appreciate him sponsoring the show as well.
Yep.
So I think we covered it. Gentlemen, where do we start? Let's go around the horn, do a brief introduction for anybody that's hearing about Neptune for the first time.
Yep. Who wants to lead it off?
Yeah,
I will. Chris Drossett, I am now an officer of Neptune.
There we go.
Was a Line 1 lieutenant.
Mm-hmm. We won't hold that against you, but keep going.
Yeah, I know. So, I've been involved with the poker run since day one.
Mm-hmm.
And then these guys have been pretty big with it, too.
Yep. Philip Mullen, board member for the poker run. This is my 3rd year on the board. I've helped out all 6 years, and they asked me to come aboard, so I did.
Yep.
Shane Malpas, I've been a board member and really the creator along with a couple of guys from Line 1 for the Neptune poker run. So I've been here the whole time. It's great that can't believe we're already in our 6th year.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. Well, give us a little background. I know we did this last time, but just give us a little hot second on what Neptune is, because we're all members of Neptune.
Yeah.
Everybody in here is a member
Full
of
disclosure.
Neptune. Yeah, full disclosure. So give us a little bit about, the lines and stuff, and then tell us a little about you jumping from a line into an officer.
Okay, so Neptune is, of course, a men's Mardi Gras organization. anybody can become a member who, you go online and apply.
Right.
So in the way the crew is broken up is you have 8 lines right now. You have a lieutenant of the line and assistant lieutenant. And usually the guys in the line are, they're all friends or know somebody, and they come in and they join that group. That way, they're just not in a group with a bunch of guys they don't really know.
Right.
But you can do that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
you can. You can join any line you want.
Right.
But most people they put down a referral or recommendation.
The person who brings them
in.
the
person that brings them in. A sponsor.
Correct.
Yeah. So I think Neptune was established like in 1981. Had its ups, had its downs. From Katrina, and then participation wise, yeah.
Right.
And now we're I think we're probably about 400 members strong right now.
Yeah, it was huge. That Crawfish Bowl, we went to the membership thing. That was
it was great.
Huge.
Yeah. It was a good time.
And this year was even more fun than last. I think it's our second or third year.
It's our second
participating for us, or being there, I should say. But all the games and stuff, man, it got competitive.
Awesome.
It got competitive.
Tug of war.
I enjoyed that.
Tug of war for sure. But even the crawfish, man, I had some of the best crawfish I've ever had in my life. I think it was line, I hate to admit it, 5.
That was Jackie Weaver.
They did great.
They did a good job.
Yeah, it was impressive.
I thought everybody did a great job.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then that rolls into, of course, the Mardi Gras season and the parade, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So that's the night parade.
It's the Saturday night before Mardi Gras Day.
Right.
We parade through downtown. We have, I think we own 17, 18 floats now.
Yeah, it's got a new home, right? We just got a new home.
We moved into the den in June, or no, it must have been late April, early May, and we have plenty of room to put floats, store other stuff.
It's all covered.
It's all indoors.
A big metal building. Yes.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
So it's a big accomplishment for us.
Yeah. So the main purpose behind Neptune, of course, is philanthropy, right? Giving back to the community.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is just one of the way that your line is. Y'all are all affiliated with Line 1.
Yes,
okay.
yeah.
So y'all's Line 1, I guess, community service. Big community service is the poker run.
Correct. Yeah. And they always preach to us. The board always preached to the lines to try to do something to give back. And, Shane's big in boating and stuff like that, and done tons of poker runs. And he said, let's put on a poker run. So we floated to the board that first year, and they was like, have at it. And it's probably one of the better events that more people enjoy going out on the boat and doing the poker run.
So y'all are like the godfathers. Y'all are the godfathers of the poker run.
Basically,
the Neptune poker run.
The Neptune poker run. Yeah. So what's new this year? What we got on the table this year? Anything new from, or explain the format first. Explain what happens on this.
Okay, so it's $100 to enter. We have 9 stops, and you have to hit at least 5 of them to make your best 5-card hand. The more stops you hit, the more chances you get to, get a better hand. If you're close to a good hand or a great hand to win, you can buy up to 3 additional cards for $25.
Yeah.
All our stops are, you can get to them by land or water. As one of the guys said this morning on the news, you can even fly to them.
Yeah. You can land in a parking lot, you can fly. Huh?
But our stops this year is Orangutan's Prop Stop, Pier 15 on Biloxi River.
That's the new one, right?
They just opened up. Yes.
Yeah.
Blowfly Inn in Gulfport.
Yep.
Okay.
Yule's Place on the Causeway. Your Mama's House. Wahoo's at the Palace. The Blind Tiger's back with us this year. The Bayou in Ocean Springs.
Right.
They're in. Gill's Fish Camp. And the host stop is going to be Bacchus on the Bayou.
All right, that's the one in Fort Bayou.
Yeah, that's in Fort Bayou.
McElroy's.
That's where everything's, you turn your stamp card in, that's where you get your hands dealt.
Yeah. And I guess for the people who you get you're trying to make a poker hand, right?
Right.
A 5-card poker hand.
Yes.
The best one you wins. And what do y'all pay out? There's prizes that
first place is $1,000, second place is $500, third place is $250. And then fourth place consolation prize, you get a free entry into next year's poker run.
There you go. Yeah. And I think I've been to all of those places except the new one that you mentioned.
Pier 15.
Pier 15 is open.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think
that's Chris Tibble, I think. Is it Chris Tibble or
no?
What's his name?
He just joined our line.
Yeah,
he just joined Line 1.
Yeah, he is a Line 1.
Oh,
it is a really nice place, brand new.
Beautiful place. We went and had a meeting there 2 weeks ago.
Food's good.
Nice.
Drinks are great.
Beautiful deck.
Yeah.
They just put a bunch of new piers in.
He's putting in more piers, more places to put a boat.
Old Tommy's the one that did that. The one of my mom's pier
Yeah.
just went out there and drove all the rest of them pylons out there on Pier 15. For sure.
They the Bayou's doing some upgrades and stuff. I saw, right?
Yes.
They got a new sign
Yes.
they're putting
Yep.
out and
Yep.
Yeah,
jazzing the place up.
Doing a lot out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bobby's
Mike
really-
stickers.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
it
yeah.
in the photo. So yeah, what my point in all that was is those places are really cool places to go
They
anyway.
are.
So why not go as a part of a charity event when
Correct.
everybody's throwing down and raise some money for a good cause. And then the what did you call it where everybody rendezvous at the end? That was a
The
badass
host stop.
the host stop. That was at
It was
It wasn't
Marine
Bacchus.
Cantina
Right.
last
Marine
year.
Cantina,
It's
yeah,
now
yeah.
Bacchus.
right.
Yeah.
That was a party. That was a
Correct,
damn
yeah.
good time. So
Yeah, they'll have a band this year. I think the band starts at 6:30.
you know who it is?
I'm not sure right
She
Okay.
told me
offhand.
last night.
Well,
I
I think
was-
Cassius played last year, didn't he? Do you remember?
one
Yeah,
year
he did.
Yeah.
He
Carl
did.
Pepper,
Carl
yeah,
Pepper,
yeah.
He's great. He's
Yeah,
really
good
good.
stuff.
She told me last night. I can't remember the name of it. We had a brief chat last night, but they will have one at 6:30. I think she said they start. So
Yeah.
Um,
What time's the so give us the rules. I mean, we went through the rules on the cards. What times you have to be back and all that
So
stuff.
each stop opens at 9:00.
Okay.
They close at 4:00. You cannot get a stamp after 4:00. Between 4 and 6, you have to be back at Bacchus on the Bayou, and at that point, you'll get your hand dealt to you.
Okay.
And everybody gets a hand dealt to them out of a new deck of cards.
Right.
Okay.
So
So as many stamps as you get,
right,
Cards.
that's
so,
how many cards.
so you hit all 9 stops, you get 9 cards. You hit 5 stops, you get 5 cards.
There you
Yeah,
go.
but you only use 5 of those 9.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
correct.
Right.
Yeah, you can buy 3 extra.
You
for
buy 3
$25.
extra.
Yeah.
$25 a piece. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
And I don't know, did we say it? I mean, anybody can enter. You don't have to be
Nope.
Neptune.
Right.
I don't know if we
Anybody.
said that yet,
Anybody,
right?
it's an open event for
Yeah.
anybody to enter.
Yeah, you can just drive around. You don't even have to have a boat. You
Right.
just drive to these places and come in.
Yeah.
We have a few that do.
Yeah.
The drive. Yeah,
That's-
and they got people that come from out of town too, right?
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
we had some.
I seen somebody register this year. I think they were out of Memphis.
Wow.
I know we had a couple ladies a couple years ago come from Florida.
Florida.
Okay.
yeah.
So they
Louisiana, Texas.
Okay.
That's good.
Uh,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I remember. I think we talked about that the last time y'all were on there because I remember thinking, "Damn, that's pretty cool that people know about it from out of town." But Neptune's a cool thing. I mean, we're way newer to it than y'all
Right,
are,
right.
and it's been eye opening for us. I mean, I dig it. The parade last year was a damn good time. Crawfish Bowl is a good time, and it's guys hanging out that all are mainly from around here, promoting the Gulf Coast and Mardi Gras and that part of our culture. So
and it's to me, I've met people that Shane. I didn't know Shane before I joined.
Right,
Neptune,
right.
So I mean,
It's a huge
yeah.
networking thing.
Right.
Like
I mean,
anybody who owns a small business or any
Right.
kind of business on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, you need to look at Neptune just for the
There's-
connections.
Correct. There's a
Yeah.
lot of businessmen in Neptune, and I've brought a lot of my business to them as well.
Yeah.
Just to I'd rather deal with somebody I know.
Right. Well, it's real easy to like my hot water heater went out.
Yeah.
You get the Neptune group chat and say, "Hey, anybody know anybody who's got a hot
Right.
water heater, electrician?" And then
Right.
they'll rock it out.
Kevin Seymour said, "What's the date?" I'm sure we said
July
it.
22nd.
July
Yes.
22nd.
Yeah,
So this Saturday.
It's this Saturday,
as the
yeah.
recording.
Captain's meeting is Friday
21st.
night at 6:00.
5:30, I believe.
Yeah,
That's what we were saying.
5:30.
Do you have to go to the captain's meeting?
Yes, because you have to get your captain's bag, your stamp card,
Okay.
and
We get that question all the time
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
fishing
yeah,
tournament. Do I
yeah.
have to go to the captain's meeting?
And that's at
somebody.
where is
At
the
least
captain's
one-
meeting at?
It's at Bacchus at the Bayou.
Okay.
Somebody
Same
that's
spot.
riding with you
Yeah.
needs to come.
Yeah, at least
claim
one
your
person
bag.
from the
Yeah.
boat or car, whatever.
Yeah.
Needs to be there to pick up your stuff.
Right. We'll also be selling shirts for $25. We have poker run hats this year for $25, and
Got some flags.
yeah,
we
we do
got
have
flags.
some flags.
Those are
yeah,
badass.
those
I
are
got one of
25
those.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got a
yeah,
flag.
yeah.
Kevin said he'll be offshore. Sorry, buddy. That's what happens when you work for a living.
Yeah, come back in, Kev.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah.
Man, life of an offshore guy.
Yes.
We respect it though. Respect the hustle.
So how is the? I mean, you got a pile of sponsors here. Are these mostly Neptune guy businesses, or is that community?
A lot of these guys are Neptune related. I just going through Gulf South Productions. Daniel Lozada, he's
Yeah.
a member of Line One. He does a lot for us. Nick Ladner, of course, is he was in the crew for a year or two, and he's always been a big supporter of ours.
Which
Oh,
one is that? You got Ladner Drugs.
Ladner
Oh, that's the
Drugs,
one up
yeah.
in Wool Market. Yeah,
Yeah, he also has a place up on North 49 in Gulfport. He opened it with a friend of his,
Right.
And he's doing really good up there as well. Hull and Hitch, that's Mike Turner.
Oh yeah,
He's a Line One guy. He's
a
actually
board
on
member.
he's a board member for the poker
he
run.
just sponsored our fishing tournament.
Yeah.
So Mike's
Yeah.
Mike's
He's a good dude.
He's a great
yeah,
guy.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Trained butcher distributor. That's Donnie.
Oh,
Hanover
Donnie,
and his
yeah, yeah.
group. His boss is actually in Line One now. So Pepe's boss, that's old Lillian.
Uh huh.
She sponsored us this year. Mississippi Coast Auto Brokers. which is Mark Holmes. He's in the crew as well. Exclusive Auto Brokers. He's a member. Eli Gill Hardy. They sponsor. They've been sponsoring 3 years now, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
They do architectural and engineering work. Yeah, Heath
yeah.
Perry. He's a member of the crew. He helps us out. Of course, McDonald Desher Group. Jeff's always a big supporter of ours.
We're trying to get Jeff on the show. So is Jeff going to be there this weekend?
No, he's actually going to be out of town, I think, with the family.
Got all that money.
Y'all let me know. I'll get with him.
Got all that money. He's come on the show.
Timco, Mike Reed's in the crew with
he's a good guy.
Of course, Brown Water.
Yep.
Galat Seafood, Tam and Truly Galat always help us out. Kevin Lamy at HDL Construction. Any kind of tractor work or bush hogging you need, he's your guy.
Yep.
Overwatch Information Security, Emmett and his business partner Jeff Williams. They do a lot of cybersecurity stuff, contracts with the government. He's actually Emmett's a family member of mine, so
I'd like to talk to him. That'd be
cool. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I can set y'all up. Yeah, he's a line one guy. The Center for Eye Care, Dr. Thurber.
Mm-hmm.
He's a member of Line One. You got Mashana Patana. Design Group, Brad.
Brad,
Unity Fiber, they're a new sponsor this year. They do engineering and design work for your telephone community and stuff. Fiber optics.
Yeah.
In the Zone over here in Ocean Springs.
That dude's got a pile of money too.
Yeah. Vince Burke. Yes, Vincent Burke has it. He's the Line One guy now.
Yeah, he's got daycares opening up everywhere.
There's a need for it.
He buses all over the place in his own.
So how when being in Neptune, how hard is it to not be in Line 3 for y'all?
Very easy. You seen our trophies?
We got trophies.
I couldn't go the whole show without I couldn't go the whole show.
No, it couldn't do it. It's fine.
It's fine. Y'all suck. I get it.
Yeah, it's good. Little banner back and forth.
I love the rivalry, dude. That to me, and I know I've seen a couple posts. People's like, all right, don't get too carried away with it. Remember, it's all one organization. But what are you gonna do when you get a bunch of grown ass men together and you compete? It don't matter if it's a damn plastic trophy. It's gonna get aggressive.
And they all went to Kendrick. Now they're all got all the testosterone levels up.
I did reach out to AJ, and I got 8 guys from Line 3 to come help us.
That's the post I was referring to. So I'm glad
and I appreciate it. I mean, there's a lot of great guys in y'all's line.
There really is. There really is. And I didn't know coming in. I just knew Madison through work, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what line, And they're like, Line 3. I'm like, okay, whatever, it's fine with me. But yeah, I do. I know a lot of those guys, so that made it even more better for Joey and I. We love it, but we're sucky at not being able to make everything because we're constantly in here doing this kind of shit. So
I tell people all the time, you join. You get what you want out of it.
Right.
If you want to make everything, you can. If you can't make it, we get it.
Right.
I always told the guys, if you have work or something with family, take care of that first.
Right.
I mean, Neptune don't pay your bills. So.
No.
You can dive deep. Like there's some of them that are like,
they're hardcore.
Every day. Every meeting, every event, and stuff like that.
I'll be going down the road now, and I'll see the Trident on a bunch of different vehicles. I'm like, damn, okay, all right, that's pretty cool. I like it. It's cool, but there's a lot of charity events, right? That outside of just the poker run that Neptune does. Joey talking about the group being about philanthropy. There's the what all are there? There's the golf tournament.
You got the golf tournament.
There's the poker run.
The poker run. Holly Girls is coming back this year. Line 5 puts that on.
What is it? Say it again.
Holly Girl.
Just a Halloween party.
It's just a big Halloween party.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I know Madison talked about getting the pub crawl back going again this year.
Yeah.
I think they ran into something last year.
It was something with the
city of Ocean Springs or something like that. I don't know. But,
is that what he's going to do it? Probably because they can't handle the amount of influx of people.
There's nowhere to park.
Packed down there.
There's nowhere to park.
It had to be a poker bicycle run.
Yeah, right. Poker limp.
Yeah, those are the main ones now. I know some of the other lines are trying to put some stuff together to do something on their behalf.
Yeah.
Everything that's done is run through the Trident Foundation, which is our nonprofit, and everything is a tax write-off.
How's it been for you stepping up to the officer level? I know I've seen there was a little like shake up in the who was running doing what. Madison, speaking of one, right, went up to
Madison came up as officer.
Correct.
Brad Lott moved up as a he is now in charge of like the court.
Okay.
Making sure we got a king and a queen in their courts. Stepping up, I thought it was going to be a lot more stress, but I think it's a little bit more laid back.
Okay, well,
Now,
good.
I
That's
know
good to hear.
when you get closer to the events and stuff, it's going
Right,
to be a little bit
right.
more intense. But right now it's been fairly easy going.
Okay.
Yeah. So new
So,
president.
yeah.
There's a new president,
Well,
right?
we don't
Intern.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Chet is now
Yeah.
in that role.
Right.
Yeah. Chet's good.
So,
I like
yeah.
the way he, obviously he's a good speaker.
Correct.
He's
Yeah.
on the news every day.
I would hope so.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But no, he communicated his ideas really well the
Right.
couple times I've seen him speak.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. But so less stress for you think so far?
As of right now, yes.
right.
Now we get closer to ball, it's
Yeah.
going to get crazy.
Yeah, and I bring that up
Yeah.
because last year's ball, that was the first time in the Coliseum.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, that was a good time. I was
Yeah.
very impressed.
From what I remember, it was
they
great.
were-
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm with you.
There was concerns that people had, and
You can always make
Yeah.
something better. But
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
overall
yeah,
it was a good.
right,
It was a
I
good deal.
thought it turned out really good.
Yeah. It was huge.
Yeah.
Like when I
tons of
walked
room.
out there, I was like, "Holy
Mhm.
crap!" I didn't realize it went back that far. It was
I
just
didn't
table,
either.
table, and table, and table, and
Yeah,
table.
it was nice not being so crowded.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could
yeah,
walk
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Move
you could
around.
walk around, move around, dance. Dance
Yeah.
floor stayed open all night.
Alcohol lines wasn't long.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
I
the
thought that was gonna be
biggest
a big
concern.
problem.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah,
big concern.
yeah,
Like,
because-
I'm staying here for 20 minutes to get one drink.
I guess
Right.
that's what was different for y'all this year too, right? The Coliseum did all of that
Correct,
for
yes.
us. For
They handled
Neptune.
all the beverages and then all the food.
Right.
We had to do through them.
I thought it was good.
Yeah,
I thought it was great.
I kind of like not having to carry food or an ice chest in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it was a good time, man. It was, and like Philip said, it wasn't the lines weren't that long for drinks and stuff. There's
No.
multiple bars open. I
Right.
think 1, 2,
There was a lot.
3.
No, I
It was
mean
a
like
bunch.
6 or
4,
7.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
trying to
like
count them
6 or
all up.
7,
There was
yeah.
a
I
bunch.
never had to wait like more than a minute.
No, not
Right.
at all.
And then the best. I mean, if you're not watching your line, that's the best time to go because everybody's watching it.
Yeah.
The dances
Yeah.
and the skits and everything like that. I'm just gonna go snag me a beer.
Back
Sit
to being competitive. That was cool. Seeing everybody's.
Yeah, I mean
production.
that's it's weird to see grown men competitive
Yeah.
About
over a dance
yeah.
contest.
It really was. It
But
was.
I mean, pull it off
Right,
every year,
right,
and,
yeah.
and there was more females up there screaming and yelling.
Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
a good time. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to play to the crowd.
You
No,
did.
no
You
doubt.
did.
No doubt.
Line
Yeah.
1, y'all did good. That
Yeah.
was a cool skit. I'll admit. It was hard for us to see where we were sitting. That's one of the things we kind of gave like feedback on.
Yeah.
We were like eye level,
So-
sitting down, and then you didn't want to really
Right.
stand up because then you're like blocking the people behind
Yeah.
you.
So this year they're going to put monitors down the
Yeah.
walls on the side of the room
Yeah.
to help people in the back.
Because
see better.
I watched our line's performance. Someone had videoed it, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh shit, I didn't see all that. All I
Right.
could see was about this much of everybody's head,
Right.
going around." So that'd be a great.
yeah, and then
addition.
they'll also have the screens up next to the stage as well.
Okay, so
So-
a video, like a Megatron.
Yeah, kind of like what you had in the Civic Center. You had those 2 monitors on the side,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then but they'll put some down, halfway down the side of the room for the people in the back.
Yeah.
I just remember standing in front of the crowd in my underwear.
Yeah, Joey ended up. Joey went from not going to participate in the dance to the nakedest one on stage. The most
Yeah, literally,
nude
yeah,
on stage.
whatever. It is what it is.
It's fun.
You got to give
Yeah.
the people what they want.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've put on some risky costumes, I guess you'd say, over the years.
Right.
Risque.
Something
Yeah,
could be used
risque.
against
Yeah,
you in this
yeah,
digital
yeah,
age.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I hear you. Well, fellas, dude, I appreciate it. I thank y'all for what y'all are doing. We got all the sponsors covered, right? Did we,
Yep.
did we
Well,
hit it?
one thing we need to talk about.
Yeah,
is,
let's hammer it off.
I mean, who are we contributing money to?
Yes. Who
So
is y'all?
it's Memorial Foundation.
Okay.
We've
but-
had them on the show.
Yeah, I think that they were
Amy
with
came
us
on
last
last year, yeah.
Mhm.
So this year, a lot of the Poker Run wives have been after us to do something for the kids. So this year, Memorial Foundation has a NICU. So we can contribute to. So this year, we're splitting the pot. Whatever money we make from the Poker Run, we're going for 50% oncology and 50% to the NICU. So we're helping out kids, less fortunate parents that
It helps
can't
buy-
afford treatment
Right.
and stuff for
Yeah.
their kids or transportation
That
and
NICU's
food.
tough, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it is.
it will drain you. Jared had one in a NICU.
Both.
Both of them.
Just
yeah.
not at Gulfport. They were at USA and
Yeah.
Mobile.
Yeah.
I want to say Gulfport's probably the only one on the coast here
Yeah.
in Mississippi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're affiliated. They used to be at least with UMC.
Okay.
I don't know if that's still the case or not, but
Right.
yeah, we had to go to Mobile.
Yeah, we got lucky. Ella was born early, but she was a girl.
Right.
So the girls are the stronger. It's the wimpy boys that
Yeah.
don't make it. So
Yeah.
they said, and I was like, oh my God, please don't bring her to the NICU. But those people that work in there do amazing.
They
things.
really do.
Yeah.
They really do. And it does it turns your life upside down for a couple weeks. I mean, we were okay, but a lot of people have it way worse than what we did,
Right.
like way more premature babies.
Yeah, you can't work. You can't. I mean, you got to pay
Oh, yeah.
for all that stuff. Hotel rooms.
Yeah, seeing a 20-week-old baby laying there in mine weren't 20 weeks. They were older than that. They were 32 and 33, but a 20-week-old baby, I mean, that's this big, you know,
Fitting the shoe
and
box.
they'll be
Yeah.
fine. They'll be fine as long as they're in that NICU. The girls,
Mm-hmm.
guys, you know, everybody take care of them, and they walk out of there like nothing ever
Nothing
happened.
happened.
Miracle of science, you know, and
Yeah,
where we're
most
at
definitely.
today in medicine. So
We're also doing a 50-50 split the pot drawing. We're going to have a cooler with booze.
Yeah, we'll have
or
an ice
something.
chest raffle.
So one of our members' co-workers passed away in a bad accident. Cody Beasley.
Oh yeah, see, I
a week
play
ago or something
softball.
like-
I play softball with his daughter's a stud.
She-
She is a stud, and a semi truck hit him.
Yes.
He got
Yeah,
a record.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
He
terrible.
was working for Butcher Distributors and was doing a delivery, and he got in an accident around the state line, Louisiana.
It's
line.
terrible.
so this is a
man.
Neptune guy's coworker, you said?
Co-worker.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Yeah. He was big into Van Cleve softball because his daughter. I'm telling you, she's good.
Yeah.
My
he
daughter
left
plays with him. Yeah,
left a wife and 2 kids.
Right,
And so
right.
we're doing
young kids.
we're doing that 50-50 split the pot, and we're going to give it to his family.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then,
And how does the pot work? Is that that's
we're going to be selling raffle tickets.
Okay.
What is it?
1 for $5, 5 for $20.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they got a GoFundMe too. So if you want to find out anything to help that family out, for sure.
Yeah, Donnie's in the comments. He said, "Thanks so much for doing that, guys." Donnie, thanks so much for all the stuff you
Yeah.
do, man. You do a lot.
Yeah,
for
for
Hey,
sure.
he does all right.
He does okay. We don't want to.
He's
We
okay.
don't want to swell his
Yeah,
head
we
up.
don't
want-
Yeah, you're right. Good idea. I'll edit
Head's
that.
already breaking up.
I'll edit that comment out. So, but is that it? Did we cover everything?
Yeah,
And we
yeah,
know
we're
what's
done,
going
yeah.
on?
You got so the captain's meeting is Friday
Friday night,
night,
21st,
at the Baca,
July
at
21st.
Bacchus.
Bacchus,
Yeah.
yes.
Go there, get your bag. You got all
Yeah.
kinds of swag
5:30.
in there. You got koozies
Yeah.
from all over the place. You got shirts. You got all that stuff, right? It comes with a shirt, right? When you
Yes.
register, you
you
get a free-
get one free shirt, and then you can get additional shirts for $25 a shirt.
okay.
We'll
And-
even have some shirts from the past couple of years
For sale.
for sale for like $5 a piece.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool deal. And then July 22nd is the main event.
Yeah.
Kick off again at what time?
9 a.m.
Stops open at 9 a.m.
There you
Close
go.
at 4. After party starts at 4 at Bacchus on the Bayou
Okay.
And goes till the wee hours of the morning.
till whenever.
Till they stop.
We'll only deal cards till 6. As long
Right.
as you're in line before 6, we'll deal you a hand.
right.
But yeah,
So if you fly in under your jet
Yeah.
or your
Helicopter.
helicopter
Yeah.
at 6:30, you ain't getting no
Right.
card. It don't matter
Right.
how much
601.
money you got.
601.
Yeah, 601.
Yep.
You're
Yeah.
done.
Gotta be in line.
Yeah.
That's it.
So what's the little barcode? What do y'all have there?
that's a QR code for online registration.
Okay. And
um,
where's that at?
It's on the
The
go ahead.
Facebook page,
Yeah.
Neptune Poker Run.
Let me pull that. I think I can
Yeah,
get-
put it in the comments.
Yeah, it just saves you some time Friday night.
There's also a link on there as well to register online.
Do we want to send them to the event or the Facebook page? Probably the Facebook page.
Yeah,
huh?
Facebook page.
All right, let me
would
get
work.
that. Joey, keep them going. I'm gonna click this in.
And then
Yeah,
that's
that's
as
the
many as you
QR
want,
code.
right? You take as many. There's no cap on the numbers, right?
No.
As many as y'all want.
Many as we can have.
As many as we can get in there.
All right, so I'm dropping the link to their Facebook page right here in the comments
Cover
below.
response
So if they hit the Facebook page, the link to
Yeah,
register
that's-
is on there.
Yeah.
Yes.
it
Okay,
is.
so go do that. You got a couple days. What's today? Wednesday.
Yep.
So till Friday night, right?
Yep.
Till Friday night to
Well,
register.
can you
so-
register at the captain's meeting?
Yeah, you
You
can
can.
register
Yeah.
at the captain's.
Yeah, if
meeting.
you want to pay cash for registration, you can do it at the captain's.
Okay.
Or-
All right.
or
But
save
if
yourself a
you,
little-
if you do it ahead of time, you just come in and grab your bag. And you're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Save yourself some time or more time to hang out at the bar.
Yep.
and
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Hang
so.
out.
But thanks again, gentlemen, stopping by, man. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. It's a
Appreciate
great
it.
event. It's a
Thank
great
you.
event. Money stays local in the community. We always love that, supporting people around here. So thanks for all y'all do. Thanks for everybody that tuned in on this one. And like I said, we got some episodes coming up next week. We got Ledbetter. And do you
Yeah,
remember?
you got to bear with us a little bit on this. We got to strike the what is it called?
Strike while the
Strike
iron's
while
hot.
the iron's hot.
Yeah.
We got political for the next till the 8th, till really the election, and then we'll jump back into the fishing world.
Yeah, I
again.
want people to know who they're voting for on these
Right.
local
Yeah,
elections.
yeah.
Get to know them a little bit. So hopefully everybody's digging it.
And join Neptune.
Yeah.
Go
Yes.
join Neptune.
Yeah.
Did we talk? What's the dues for Neptunes right now?
They are $500 a year.
$500
Yes.
a year. You can pay in
You can
segments.
you can pay them quarterly, or you can pay them all at once.
And that's 2 tickets to the ball is included in that.
Yeah.
That's right.
And the
That's
ball
pretty
is
much you get your money right
yeah,
there.
you get your ball right out of it, and then you get the crawfish, you get all the rest of it. So.
Yeah, it's worth it. And then if you've never ridden in a parade before, I would highly recommend.
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh, it's a great
definitely
time.
That was
fun.
fun. Yeah, it really was. But all right, thanks again, everybody, and we'll see y'all on the next one.